I'll set a spell and rest my dynamite. Huh, that did the trick. Let's keep moving along.
It appears that archway in front of the door is some kind of locking mechanism, and that block is the key. Now you just need to figure out how to get it in there.
So, tell me about Sheriff Toothpick.
Toothpick? That shady son of a gun is crookeder than a sack of corkscrews. Plus, he framed me for that bank job and took the gold himself. I just know it. I guess break time is over.
Whatever, forget that. The point is, there's a lot of important stuff in there. So you all need to keep your mouth.
Use the ball to get across the floor, Clyde.
For once, I might be glad I'm carrying the TNT.
Salutations and long greetings. Okay, as you boys should know, tomorrow ain't my birthday. But I do not care. I want the cake anyway, yes. So I need you all to rustle me up a big old chocolate cake with the candles and the frosting and lots of sprinkly things, right? Then I'm going to blow out my candles and eat my cake, all of it, while you sing me a birthday song. Fun, right? Right? Fun, right? Attendance is mandatory. Oh, and don't forget my presents.
I'm the one who's got to lug the dynamite. Well, let's get going. I ain't getting any younger.
Looks like it.
I just want to say I knew you was a Cooper the second I laid eyes on you.
Thanks, but Tennessee, we need to go. You ready?
Well, not really. Whoa! Yeah!
Somehow, we had managed to survive and make it back to the hideout. Once there, Tennessee gave us the lowdown, how he'd been planning the bank heist that should have gone down in Cooper lore as his masterpiece, only to have a mysterious new sheriff arrest him before he even reached the bank. Curiously, the robbery still occurred, and all the bank's gold was stolen. Tennessee was charged even though he was already in prison, and the gold was never recovered. Of course, he had a strong suspicion it was Sheriff Toothpick himself who had stolen the gold and framed him. And after a little research, there was no doubt he was right. Bentley was able to uncover plenty of information about the sheriff. Although he changed his appearance somewhat, Toothpick was a two-bit gangster from present-day Eastern Europe. According to his file, he'd grown up loving two things: gold and cowboy movies. He eventually specialized in gold robberies, and for a while had masterminded some of the largest scores around the world. Then he abruptly vanished. The word was he had always thought of himself as a gunslinger, and it looked like he had found a way to make that a reality. The guy was a real loose cannon. We'd have to watch our backs if we were going to steal back the missing gold and restore Tennessee Kid Cooper's reputation as the greatest outlaw of the Old West.
Okay, the first order of business is getting Tennessee his guns back.
Well, it's just the one gun now. I upgraded. But yeah, I need my shooting iron back.
Agreed. According to my sources, Toothpick closed this old gold mine several months ago, declaring it unsafe. In fact, he's converted it to a storage facility for his stolen goods, including Tennessee's gun. We'll need to take measures with this job so as not to arouse suspicion. So, employing a masterful disguise, I'll tail Toothpick to the mine's entrance and mark it with a homing beacon. Murray, you'll then use the beacon to find your way there. Toothpick's sure to have secured the entrance, so we'll need your formidable skills to get it open. Then, once we have access, Tennessee can get in and get his gun back. Let's get to work. Okay, I need to keep up with this guy. I better stay close, but out of direct sight. Okay, I need to keep up with this guy. I better stay close, but out of direct sight.
Ouch! Ouch! Itch! My back nap corns are really hurting. I need some new boots.
Just a little farther, you windbag!
I love checking the old mine. There's just something mighty soothing about all that gold. Ouch, my boots.
I hope we get there soon. This mustache is itching like crazy.
Yes, sorry. I got this here down all soda. Ain't nobody stopping me now.
Gotta stay close, but not too close.
Oh, ouch! Ouch, itch! My back nap corns are really hurting. I need some new boots.
I'm right behind you, Gabby.
But just because I'm splitting the gold with the boss, doesn't mean I've got to split it right then.
I'm on him like encryption on a data stream.
Ain't nobody's going to find this entrance. Time to take a little look. That's my goal!
All right, time to open up a can of hack. Oh, scorpions! Guys, help!
Yeehaw! The cavalry's a coming!
Don't worry, Bentley. I got the bug spray right here. I wonder if rock candy comes from mine. Murray is getting gold fever.
I need more clock speed. Better use the speeder code. Time for that upgrade slot. Speeder code engaged. Updating physics code module. And voila! Elastic projectiles. Perfect for shooting around corners. Whoa, I can't take this security on directly. Time to bounce some shots around the corner. The speeder's laser loop will work perfectly on that switch. If I press and hold the R2 button while moving the ship, I can close a damaging laser loop around a target. All right, I can use this data key to disable that firewall. Looks like I should just go with the electron flow in this thing. Yikes, just looking at that wormhole is making me dizzy. I better steer clear of that.
Systems are go.
I bet a laser loop around multiple switches would do the trick.
Password, please.
This lock requires a data key. Bingo, this data key should fit that lock.
Password accepted. Danger.
Oh boy, looks like they brought out the big guns. I better tackle this big guy piece by piece. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. This ought to do the trick. The gate is open. Time to dock the ship.
Complete.
Security, thy game is hacked. Awesome, Murray! Okay, Tennessee, you're up.
Shoot! I'll be in and out quicker than a hyperactive rattlesnake.
Hey, guys! This door's kinda, heavy.
Yeehaw! There's my gun! Uh-huh! That's right! The kid is back in business! Alrighty. Me and Old Blue need to get reacquainted. Let's see. First, I need to press and hold the L1 button to enter targeting mode. Once in targeting mode, I can use the right stick to place the cursor over a target. Then I just press the R1 button to pull the trigger. Yes, sir. It's all coming back to me. I better make tracks before Old Toothpick finds out. I wonder what Old Toothpick is cooking up in here. What in tarnation? This big old door is gonna require my crack shot technique. First, I press and hold the R2 button to enter crack shot mode. Next, I can use the right stick to move the cursor and draw a bead on multiple targets. Then I just release the R2 button to blast them. I can only use crack shot when my Cooper focus is full. This one's tricky. I need to shoot all those locks at the same time.
You're a regular dead-eye, Tennessee. Tennessee tried jumping to a different rail using the X button. Tennessee, I'm detecting a strong electric current on those rails. Keep your eyes open. Jump that electricity, Tennessee. Tennessee tried jumping to a different rail using the X button. Tennessee, I'm detecting a strong electric current on those rails. Keep your eyes open. Jump that electricity, Tennessee.
Gotta keep sliding right on out of here. This must be the express. Whee! You couldn't catch me with a bolt of lightning. These rails are quicker than a six-legged coyote. Why, I'm faster than a jackalope with his tail on fire. Man, this ain't even fair for you.
Don't slow down, Tennessee. Tennessee, you need to get out of that mine before more guards show up.
Dang, creepy crawlies!
Great job, Tennessee. You better get moving. Great, Tennessee. Keep it up. We're almost there, Tennessee. Great job, Tennessee. You better get moving.
If these are the spiders, I don't want to see the flies.
Bye.
Woo-wee! Full steam ahead! Yep, I need to keep pushing.
Remember, you can use any of your shooting skills while rail
This is
sliding,
more fun than
Tennessee.
square dancing with a donkey. Ain't no better way to get around. Yeehaw! Ain't nothing stopping me now.
Uh-oh. Looks like you're gonna have to shoot on your way out, Tennessee.
Time for a dirt nap, boys.
Don't slow down, Tennessee.
You boys should have just skedaddled. Too bad, gents. Looks like it's your unlucky day.
Great, Tennessee, keep it up. Great, Tennessee, keep it up. Now that's what I call shooting. You need to shoot that door open before you get there, Tennessee. Wow, nice shooting. Great shot, Tennessee.
Don't run away!
Toothpick's office is somewhere in the upper levels of the saloon. To find out what he's planning, our best bet is to plant a bug. Needless to say, we must remain undetected. Conveniently, I discovered they're looking for a new bartender. So I'll go in, undercover, and control the situation by introducing the patrons to my special home-brewed sarsaparilla.
Your mustache looks bigger. What have you been feeding it?
Pay attention, Sly. You'll need to enter through that window and make your way to the ventilation system. Meanwhile, I'll have the goons inside so sugared up, they'll be seeing double until they crash hard. Once you launch the RC car in the vents, I'll take control and guide it to Toothpick's office.
You're not gonna start wearing that mustache all the time, are you?
Jealousy is such an ugly emotion, Sly.
Watch your back, pal. This place looks pretty rough.
Will do. See you inside. Greetings. I've been informed this establishment is in dire need of an expert tap jockey. I've got sarsaparilla? Well, these guys look thirsty. Let's see. I can move left and right simply by using the left stick. When a patron steps up to the bar, I can slide him a drink by pressing the X button. These guys don't look like patient types, so I'd better make it fast. I'd better keep an eye on the sarsaparilla gauge. It's going to take my whole supply to quiet this bunch. The meter should indicate how much sarsaparilla I have left. Something tells me it's gonna take every drop. Let's hope the supply outlasts the demand. These guys are soaking up like sponges!
thirsty? Those big guys look like they're gonna need more than one drink. I'll never leave a bad tip again. It is my break. I'm already... It's like they just crawled out of the desert! Ouch! Another drink lost! Jeez, this is making me thirsty! Those big guys look like they're gonna need more than one drink! I knew it was a big match, but nothing this good. It is my break. Jeez, this is making...
Some of these guards are still awake. I need to be careful. I just need to stay off the floor.
Oh, Fly, you're in trouble.
Some of these guards are still awake. I need to be careful. I just need to stay off the floor.
Looking good, Sly. Nice, Sly. You're on a roll. Great, Sly. You just need to reach the ventilation duct. You can probably move that container if you hit it hard enough, Fly. Oh, Fly, we're in trouble. Probably move that container if you hit it hard enough, Fly. You can probably move that container if you hit it hard enough, Fly.
Just a little further to that vent.
All right, Fly, launch that little beauty. All right, baby, let's see what you can do for Bentley. Oh, those fans will blow me off course. I can't let those spiders put the bite on the RC car. All right, baby, let's see what you can do for Bentley. Whoa, I need to watch out for those things.
Listen up. My partner's got an ace up his sleeve, and we're about to go all in. This trump card's going to crush Cooper and the rest of his claim-jumping gang. We's going to learn a you don't yank a rattlesnake's tail, lest you're looking to get bit. Then, we are going to finish loading up the train and haul our sweet little kisters out of this one-horse town. Once we get that loot back into present day, Toothpick, going to be worth millions! Oopsie.
Dang it, boss! Would you watch where you're pointing that thing?
Are you talking to me?
Whoa, boss, whoa! I'm sorry, I didn't mean nothing.
And another thing, no more whistling. I don't want to hear no guards whistling for no reason, no how, no way. I don't care if it's for a pretty girl on a sunny day in springtime. La 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 la. Don't want to hear it. Is that clear? Why? Because it aggravates my ear holes. Gives me headache to beat the band. I try using them earplug thingy-jiggies, whatever, but they don't work. Even tried growing my inner ear hair out big. Nothing works. So, any guard I catch whistling from now on will get a permanent job shining my train tracks, which are very long.
That's not good. Looks like Toothpick rustled himself a purty lady.
Sweet jumping jackrabbits! That's no lady, that's Carmelita! What is she doing here?
You know her?
I'm afraid so. Something is very wrong here, Tennessee. But all quantum physics aside, we have to rescue her. Nobody can get there faster than you. I'll grab Sly and Murray, and we'll meet you in the van. Just get going.
Huh. I wonder who Bentley's lady friend is. Kidnapping? That Toothpick's lower than a snake in a ditch. Heck, rescuing pretty ladies is a hobby of mine anyway.
I am only too happy to get rid of this one. Her tongue's sharp enough to cut leather.
Stinking cowards! Afraid to untie me and fight like men? I swear, when I get out of this...
No sense fretting about that, little lady. Cry, cry, little tear, yes. Just enjoy the ride!
I'm a-coming, Miss Carmelita! I need to blow that barrier away!
Okay! You can stop anytime!
I gotta keep the road clear of obstacles! Time for a little target practice! I better start swinging some lead! This is getting to my Harry! Woohoo! I am the greatest shot ever!
What are you doing out there? Can't you stop this thing?
Carmelita. Everything's under control. Dagnabbit! Looks like some fool just turned up the heat.
Are you enjoying this?
Can't let the stage hit that barrier.
Watch where you're going!
I better start slinging some legs. Whew, I feel like a potato about to get mashed. Hoo-wee! I love moving targets.
Hit the brakes already!
Yeehaw! Now that's what I call excitement. Bullseye! Now that's how you cool things off. Those flames will roast us for sure. Okay, this ain't gonna be the smoothest ride.
Please stay on the road! Any road!
I need to blow that barrier away.
Can't you stop this thing?
Don't worry your pretty head, Miss Carmelita. Everything's under control.
Who are you?
Pleased to meet you, ma'am. Why, I'm Tennessee Kid
Don't tell me. You're a Cooper, right? I knew it.
Yes, ma'am. Bentley told me you...
Stop calling me ma'am. The name's Inspector Fox. Wait, Bentley's here?
Well, looks like they're right behind us.
Carmelita, I'm glad you're okay.
Why, that conniving little...
Much obliged for a helping hand, Inspector Fox. Let me run these banditos over to prison, and I be back for you, all in lickety split. Of course, you feeling neighborly? You could just turn yourselves in.
As much as I like the idea of Sly in a cell, nobody kidnaps Inspector Carmelita Fox and gets away with it!
I reckon that also includes tying her to a runaway stage.
Watch it! I'm in no mood for smart remarks. Now, are you ready for another mission, Tennessee?
Yes, ma'am. Oh, I mean, I surely am, Inspector Fox.
Something needs to be done about those goober characters. I don't like them skulking around my town, or my mind. I better not hear about nothing going wrong with the plan. Better not. Oh, boy, you got funny look. Got something to say, huh? Something happened up at the mine? No? Good, because our older Riffer is a partner. You don't take kindly to mistakes. And right now, we...
This river is dangerous, but it leads back to the prison. Way I figure it, they won't be expecting us to come this way. You sure you're up to this, Miss Fox?
That's Inspector Fox? But just call me Carmelita. Thanks for the rescue, by the way.
My pleasure. Inspector? You some kind of sheriff? How'd you get mixed up with Sly?
It's a long, complicated story. Right now, I need to rescue that ringtail, so I can wring his neck.
Ooh-wee, you are feisty. You remind me of this one little gal who...
So, what's this prison like, anyway?
Well, plenty of fire, for starters.
Terrific. Let's get going.
Miss Carmelita, you didn't forget how to use that pistol, did you?
Not a chance. I just press the R1 button to pull the trigger. And I can press and hold the L1 button to focus my aim. Stuck in time with two troopers. Can I catch up with kick his furry tail? Let's reach this sector, Tennessee.
You got him on the run now, Carmelita!
of this.
I sure am glad we're on the same side. Watch it! We got us a cattle car! Give 'em what for, Carmelita!
Which one of you losers wants some of this?
I sure am glad we're on the same side. Watch it! We got us a cattle call overhead!
I believe Sly got me into this mess.
Nice shooting, Carmelita!
How about less sweet talk and more action? Tennessee, it looks like you'll have to go on ahead. I'll find another way there.
I hope you boys got a backup plan. Well, bring it on then, boys. Shoot, time's a wasted. Pick it up, Tennessee. Sometimes these boys do get a mite irritating. Face it, you can't beat the Tennessee Kid.
Tennessee, this way!
Missy, you're a real cactus blossom. Beauty that can't be messed with. Missy, you're a real cactus blossom. Beauty that can't be messed with. Looks like we got company, Miss Carmelita, and not the friendly kind. I'll keep the raft still, and you blast those dang jackalopes.
Why don't you guards just get out of my way?
We got attackers to the left.
Maybe you should just focus on the mission.
Looks like we got company, Miss Carmelita, and not the friendly kind. I'll keep the raft still, and you blast those dang jackalopes.
Why don't you guards just get out of my way?
We got attackers to the left.
Maybe you should just focus on the mission, Tennessee. This boat's steady, Tennessee.
You better use your pistol on that river gate or we're going swimming. Now that's what I call straight shooting. Woo! Those steers up there mean business. Huh, that switch looks kinda important. Shucks, these galoots are not smart. Like shooting rats in a saddlebag. Could have done that in my sleep. This is almost as fun as a sack of gold nuggets. Get your boots on, gang! Tennessee's on the way!
Tennessee, this way! Follow me, Tennessee! You go on. I'll stay here and cover you.
All right, who wants to eat some legs?
All right, just let me forward.
Yes! You're halfway there! Tennessee, just one more lock!
Looks like some helpers are still looking for a fight.
Carmelita, are you all right?
I am. No thanks to you. I should leave you in that cage after what you pulled, Sly Cooper.
I know. Look, I can explain everything.
Why, if it wasn't for this handsome and charming gentleman, I wouldn't even be here.
Aw, shucks.
Handsome and charming? Really? Look, Carmelita, I know...
Save it, Sly. All I want to know right now is how I get back to Paris.
Actually, Carmelita, I was more curious how you got here in the first place.
But guys, where's the van?
We'll have to track it down later, Murray. Now, what were you saying, Carmelita?
It's a long story, Bentley. Let's get moving and I'll tell you. When I saw that arrogant little, that no-good lying... Ugh, I should have tied his mangy tail around his neck. I should have blasted that smug look right off his face. I should probably just finish my story. After the Cooper gang escaped at the museum, I decided to follow my nose and take a look around. I'd been investigating the trading of stolen antiquities on the black market, but I'd never guessed that two-faced ringtail was involved. Then as I turned a corner, I was stunned to see a huge stash of stolen treasure right there in the museum. And even more shocking, Cyril Le Paradox himself unloading them. I couldn't believe it. The billionaire art collector and museum patron was behind this? I was so surprised that by the time I reacted, his goons already had me covered. Then that slimy sawed-off runt had me thrown into some vile machine. And the next thing I knew, I was playing cowboys and criminals. The Old West? Time travel? It was completely loco. Sure, Le Paradox had done some time in his youth, but he'd been squeaky clean ever since. And Interpol had never considered him a suspect. There were rumors about the source of his wealth, but nothing had ever been proven. Now I knew I'd solved that mystery. And of course Cooper and his little friends were involved somehow. Why was I not surprised? The Fleabag tried to feed me some story about having to rob the museum to save the future. But I was done listening to that liar. I needed to get back to Paris. But that toad toothpick had stolen Murray's van, and Bentley's time machine along with it. I finally cracked the case, and now I was stuck in this lousy dust bowl with the Cooper gang. I don't know what made me angrier. Not being able to bust the lowlife skunk, or being trapped here with that lying ringtail. Ooh! The only bearable thing about this whole mess was that at least Cooper's ancestor was a gentleman.
Now, boys, I know I've aired out my lungs at you all about this already, but some of you ain't...
All right, thanks to the bug in Toothpick's office, we have a pretty clear idea of what's going on. Toothpick plans on moving the stolen gold out of the mine using his special train. Unfortunately, that train is now also being turbocharged by our van. And need I mention that we're stranded in time unless we recover it? Well, anyway, it's useless to go after the train in the mine. Toothpick will have stepped up security since our escape, and the place will be crawling with guards. We're going to have to hit that train while it's rolling, but first, we're going to have to catch it, and we'll do that by diverting its route. After surveying the rail system, I've determined there are 3 key track switches we will need to throw, and Toothpick has entrusted the keys to 3 of his toughest henchmen, Wildman Wiesner, Frenchy Lestage, and Red-Eye Robles. Furthermore, these guys keep the keys around at all times. The good news is that during the Toothpick Appreciation Festival, there are a number of contests, and all of them will be competing. Murray, I took the liberty of entering you in the Bare Knuckle Brawl contest. Wildman is the defending champion, and he's sure to have the key on his person. Sly, I hope you're feeling fast because you're going to be competing in the crookedest race in the West, the Toothpick 500. Frenchie happens to be the defending champ, so it's a sure bet it's his time that you'll have to beat. Carmelita, you'll be up against Red Eye in the shooting contest. As the defending champ, he keeps the trophy close by, with the 3rd key inside. Now let's get going. We don't have any time to waste.
All right, listen up, you flea bags. This here's the annual Toothpick Brawl-a-thon. Ain't no rules, except that if you want a shot at the champ, you gotta fight your way through the ranks first. Looks like we got ourselves a sucker. Yeah, I mean challenger. So let's get on with it. Fighting out of the pink corner, from parts unknown, weighing more than he should, the challenger. Let's hope he fights better than last year's contestant. May he rest in peace. And in this corner, needing no real introduction, weighing in a little more every minute, you're howling hard, the Coyote!
careful, Sly. This race is dangerous. They say it's called the 500 because that's how many racers have lost their lives. Also, the course has several checkpoints that you'll need to reach in time to stay in the race. Speaking of which, the only way you're gonna move fast enough is to use that ball. You're gonna need to stay on it the whole race.
Not a problem, because you know,
Don't say it!
that's how I roll. I feel like I'm in the circus.
No time for jokes, Sly. You better get moving.
This definitely reminds me why I prefer picking pockets.
You can do this, pal! Sly, time is running out!
Just keep the ball spinning, Sly. I feel like I'm in the circus.
No time for jokes, Sly. You better get moving.
This is the craziest race I've ever seen.
We're in a time crunch here, Sly. You better get on the ball, Sly.
Why do I feel like I'm back in prison? Can't slow down now.
That's it, Sly. Keep pushing.
Ugh, even my tail is tired.
Hurry up! The clock is ticking!
Oh, my legs feel like spaghetti.
Come on, Sly! Get your back into it! Faster, Sly!
Better keep an eye out for that jackalope.
Come on! You've almost got this race won!
This definitely reminds me why I prefer picking pockets.
Almost there, Sly. Don't stop now! Excellent! You got the key, Sly! Now scram!
Oh, now that's some fine shooting right there. Well, that's it, folks. Looks like this year's champion is gonna be... Wait! Hold everything. We got ourselves a latecomer. Let's see what this pretty little lady has got.
Well, what have we here? Little lady, I know you can't be here to shoot, because there ain't even no man around these parts can stand up to me.
I see what you mean. I can barely stand you myself. But if you're scared of losing, I understand.
Well, I just won the competition, so you're too late. But I'll tell you what, I'll make you a deal. You just go right ahead, sweet thing. If you can beat my score, you get this here trophy. But if you lose, you gotta give me a kiss. What do you say?
Aye, this guy's breath smells like fermented gym socks.
Carmelita, we don't have a choice!
All right, I'll take your wager. But you better get ready to hand over that trophy.
And you better get ready for some serious lip wrestling.
Big jerk how to shoot. They don't call me top shot at Interpol for nothing. Just have to keep my focus. The only thing this creep will be kissing is that trophy. Goodbye. Do this left-handed. This is gonna be easy.
What the? Oh, this ain't happening. It's like some kind of magic trick.
The only thing disappearing is your trophy, Red Eye.
Way to go, Carmelita. Now grab that key.
And another thing, no more whistling. I don't want to hear no guards whistling for no reason, no how, no way. I don't care if it's for...
Okay, eyes front, everyone. The clock is ticking on this one, so we don't have time to monkey around. Toothpick's gold train is already rolling, and with the incorporation of our van, it's virtually impossible to stop. Thankfully, Tennessee was able to divert the train's route, which gives us the chance we need to catch it. First, Murray, you're going to get the van back. It's positioned near the rear of the train, acting not unlike a booster rocket. It's going to take your considerable fighting skills just to reach it. The catch is that it's being secured with a set of special magnetic locks, which can only be broken by someone of your immense strength. Once the van is free, you'll be able to catch the train and pick each of us up as we complete our tasks. Carmelita, you and I will tackle the next set of cars. I need you to use your peerless marksmanship and cover me while we make our way forward. It won't be easy. The train is crawling with guards, and they'll be gunning for both of us. Our goal is to reach a computer terminal near the middle of the train, where I'm going to do a little hacking. As we already know, Toothpick cannot stand high-pitched frequencies, particularly whistles. So I'll reroute the power and control of the steam whistles on the train engine. Something tells me this will come in handy when we finally reach him. Sly and Tennessee, you're up next. To ensure we stop Toothpick, we'll need to cover all possible escape routes. So Sly, you'll take the roof of the train. Tennessee, you'll move through the cars, where we should be able to reclaim your gold along the way, but your gunslinging will definitely be put to the test. You both should reach the engine around the same time, where you can take Toothpick down. The rest of us will catch up with you in the van. One last thing. Don't forget we're a team, and that's the only way we're going to be able to pull this off. Everyone needs to execute their part of the plan perfectly if we're going to get the van, steal the gold, and stop Toothpick. Now let's move out.
My crash. Dude. Guess it's just